So recently I've been learning how to do priming using the Vallejo priming stuff. So this is what a mini without primer looks like. This is a mini with one coat of primer on it. And this is a mini with two coats of primer on it. You can tell the difference between them because the one with two coats pops more. It's more white. It's brighter. This is why you want to do two coats of primer when you do priming. And as I've learned, if you do just a single coat of priming and start painting your miniature, you start to get effects like that, where it's fairly difficult in light to tell the difference between the bone and the flesh. The colours don't pop out nearly as much like they do on the camera. So you've got that issue. As you can see, this miniature is not finished. So my advice to people who are doing priming is to get a larger brush, something along the lines of an old dry brush or something like this, and stipple it on, and you stipple it on, trying to avoid getting bubbles and such in the primer. Okay, because otherwise you end up with problems. And please use two coats of primer. Don't just use one, because if I look at this as a normal person in normal light, you can't tell the difference unless you're looking up close where you can tell the difference, and even then you still struggle to tell the difference because most of the detail is lost. Most of the colour in the detail is actually lost if you look at it, especially if you're looking at it away from the actual camera, and you were playing on the tabletop and you're looking 6 inches away. If it doesn't pop 6 inches away, you have obviously not used enough primer. You've only used one coat, or your coats are too thin and you need to apply a third coat. This practice also applies to base coating as well. When you are base coating a miniature, you want to use three thin coats, two thin coats, but sometimes three, on a miniature that has been primed if you're hand priming with two hand primed coats. Additionally, you can use a rattle can, which is probably a better use of your money. Something like this. Not the Corex White. The Corex White's kind of weak. You want to use the Skull White or Wraithbone, especially if you're painting the same way that I am with my speed paints. But yeah, that's something I just picked up the last couple of days.